Great atmosphere inside St Andrews, much of it provided by 5,000 travelling fans from Stevenage. Steve Bruce has seen it all and done it all as far as the FA Cup is concerned, but having celebrated his 36th birthday on New Year's Eve, he now treads the proverbial banana skin as captain of Birmingham City. The striker hoping to push Bruce and company over is Barry Hales, who they call the Ian Wright of the GM Vauxhall Conference, where he was top scorer and player of the year last season. Stevenage have already turned down a £250,000 offer for his services. Well, Birmingham have unhappy memories of third-round defeats here by Altrincham and Kidderminster in recent years, but as well as Bruce, they have two other players with FA Cup winners' medals, the former Everton pair, Barry Horne and Gary Ablett, who also won one with Liverpool. But striker Paul Furlong has flu, so Kevin Francis plays up front. Stevenage Borough have won 4 championships in 6 seasons under their manager Paul Fairclough. He's the Alec Ferguson of the Vauxhall Conference. Number 4, Efetoba Soje, plays in a bandana as a mark of respect for his mother's tribe in southern Nigeria, and number 6 and captain Paul Barracliff gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning to carry out his postal round before boarding the team coach. In the centre with Francis, this is Bowen, tumbled a bit but regained his balance. Jason Bowen, good run, and still Jason Bowen. Goalkeeper closing down the space, and here's a tangle between Gary Ablett and Corey Brown. Referee's seen it out the corner of his eye. Play goes on. This is Tate for Birmingham. Holland to his right. Challenged by Beaver, didn't make it. Holland again. Corner to Birmingham. Chris Holland making the incision down the right, former Newcastle player, and Soji and his defenders having to really work hard early on here. Francis in the near post position, joined by Bowen. Steve Bruce is forward as well here, and Gallagher claimed that brilliantly. Got a free kick as well, actually. The Stevenage manager, Paul Fairclough, has already been out of the dugout onto the touchline. He's a hot striker, is Barry Hales, and this was typical of him. It's Soji that plays it in, and that's a crisp volley. And Kirby. Hales makes a run towards the flag now. Brown on the 6-yard line. Soji comes in, good goalkeeping by Bennett. This is Jason Bowen. And look at the way Soji recovered, and then offside. Appeals for handball, not given. Steve Bruce can clear. It was Bass who the ball struck first. From Catlin's cross. Hales, another good turn by him. Look at this from Hales, it's magnificent, and the save was good too from Bennett. Well, no wonder they're bidding upwards of 200,000 for this fellow. We are looking here at one of the brightest items outside the Football League, and Birmingham have got it all on to contain Barry Hales. That's his touch again. And he nearly got Brown in. Well, the Ian Wright comparison is not, it would appear, unreasonable. He's so aware of where the goal is, and he turns on the ball quite superbly. That would have been one of the goals of the season from Barry. Here comes Bowen from Kirby's header. Takes on Soji, and they had a one-man to spare, and it was Smith, Stevenage. But it's come back for Kirby. Barry Horne's made a run down the right-hand side here for Birmingham. It's slightly overplayed, and Soji goes across. Evelyn Soji has to make this, and he hasn't, and Francis unmarked. It's going to be Francis, and Birmingham take the lead out of nothing. It's the big man, Kevin Francis, and he won't get an easier goal. Soji didn't make the interception, and Devlin laid it on. The big number 4, who's just come back on the pitch after injury, not quite with it there. First mistake he's made, and it's costly. Devlin squares it, and Kevin Francis puts the ball in the net, having come into the side at the last minute to replace Paul Furlong. He'll be grateful for that opportunity. It's Birmingham City 1, Stevenage 0. For Stevenage is Stuart Beaver. Did ever so well to hold on to that, the number 7. Trying to find Hales in the middle. It's Tate who's got the ball for Birmingham, loses it to Beaver. This is Hales. He's got Catlin here, and it's Hales again. And Birmingham have got it all on to clear this, and they haven't. It's Mitchell to Catlin, little back heel to Brown. Wonderful tackle by Steve Bruce. All the years of experience showed up there. Here he is again. What a warrior. And here's Tate now. It was all down to Steve Bruce that Birmingham got out of that, and they may do even better with Devlin. He's wide, he's got Francis waiting on the far side, coming in now, out from under the bar. Good defending, because Francis would have seemed favourite for that, from Devlin's cross. And it was nicely set up here by Birmingham on the break. Pulled over, and Soji just gets the important touch. Trevor Francis looks anxious. His team still hanging on to a degree by the odd goal. Would dearly love the second one that would give them some breathing space. It's a bit too far forward for Barry Hales. And against Soji. Now, the referee has given a penalty against Efetoba Soji, who is again signalled out as the unfortunate figure in the defence. There was apparently some contact here. Devlin is taking him on for pace. Soji pulls him by the shirt collar a bit there, tugs his arm a bit there. Well, it looked a bit innocuous. There was a moment before Devlin actually fell, but he is also the penalty taker, and he has a chance to put Birmingham City 2 clear in this FA Cup tie. Oh, unlucky the goalkeeper. Devlin scores. Gallagher, the goalkeeper, beats the ground in frustration because he got hands to that, did Des Gallagher. But Birmingham supporters breathe a sigh of relief as they go 2 up. Devlin went for power. Gallagher gets his hands to it, but can't keep it out. So it's 2-0 Birmingham City, and poor Soji, who's played so well in many ways for Stevenage, has to take responsibility in some form for both the goals they've conceded. Bowen, and it hits Soji, and there's the shot from Tate. It's at the post. That was very, very close to number 3. It was a good effort with the right foot, kept it down well, and it really came back off the post. Johnson. Oh, legs made a run, and he's clear, and Francis waiting in the middle. There's Francis. Oh, goodness me. He allowed Soji to clear it off the line. It's well set up here by Andy Legg. If you're a striker, you can't ask for a better chance than this. Oh no, they've played an offside, it hasn't worked. Devlin is through for Birmingham, and he could square it to Francis or do it himself, and the goalkeeper defies them both. Des Gallagher, well done. And with that, the final whistle goes, and honour is observed. The nationwide team come through into the 4th round. 2-0 winners. Kevin Francis the first goal, but Stevenage put up the brave fight we expected. Devlin was brought down and then scored from the penalty for number 2. But there were moments when the Vauxhall Conference side could have been more fortunate. Soji, the unlucky player on both the goals. but they'll remember their day out here, the 5,000 from Stevenage. They did the GM Vauxhall Conference justice, and who knows what might have happened if Ian Bennett hadn't made that save with his legs from Barry Hales in the first half.